We treat hacking as a modern problem. Apps, accounts, passwords. But in 1987, someone hacked something bigger, shared reality. They hijacked live television broadcasts in Chicago, twice on real channels, in real time. No demands, no clear motive, no arrests. So what had to be true for that to happen? And why did it end with nothing? Don't picture the viewer, picture the engineer on duty. One moment, the feed is normal. The next, it's gone, replaced by a masked figure and broken audio. Phones start ringing. Producers want answers. You flip to backups, switches, anything, because you're watching a station lose control in public. And you understand the real threat instantly. This isn't a studio prank. It's the signal chain being overpowered. The question isn't, what is this footage? It's, where did they break in? And can they do it again? The first interruption hits during a Chicago broadcast. To the viewer, it's sudden and disorienting. Normal programming collapses into an unauthorized feed. It's short, seconds. Not long enough for a message, but long enough to prove capability. That short duration looks random, but it's actually strategic. Hit fast, confirm access, disappear before anyone reacts. And here's the hook. If someone can replace your broadcast once, they can do it whenever they find the same weak point again.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. Actually, the computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top with the Bears and tell you once again about the 30-10 victory they had over Detroit today out at Soldier Field.
Then it happens again. Another Chicago broadcast. Another takeover. This time it lasts longer. Long enough to feel like a performance. This second incident kills the one-off interference excuse. 2 intrusions mean planning, and planning means knowledge. Now the case becomes a serious security question. What kind of person can hijack live TV twice and walk away? To answer that, you have to be practical. In 1987, you don't need to hack the studio. You need to beat the signal at the right point in the pipeline. Television is a chain. A program feed travels through links and relays before it becomes a powerful citywide broadcast. If you inject a competing signal into a vulnerable link, and your signal is stronger there, the broadcast flips to you. So the hijacker likely needed 4 things: timing, strike during a live window, hold it long enough to be seen, practical technical knowledge, frequencies, routing, weak links, real transmission equipment, enough power to overpower a link, not necessarily the main tower, location advantage, elevation, line of sight, and a quick exit, because the moment you transmit, the clock starts. And here's the investigative pivot. They didn't have to outgun the city's biggest transmitter. They only had to win at a weaker point in the chain. So the mystery tightens. Who had the knowledge, the gear, and the right location, without leaving obvious traces? Today, investigators pull logs, metadata, accounts. In 1987, it's mostly physics and timing. To locate a source, you need direction finding and triangulation, fast. But by the time you confirm it's an intrusion, it may already be over. By the time anyone moves, the transmitter can be shut down, packed up, and relocated. And in an analog world, there's no convenient digital trail, no IP history, no login, no server records. Just a city that saw its signal replaced and then watched the intruder vanish. That's why this case still bothers people. Maximum visibility, minimum evidence. We don't have a confirmed identity, so the honest approach is fit, not fantasy. Scenario A. Insider adjacent broadcast knowledge. Someone who understands the chain and the weak points. Fits the precision and confidence. Weakness. Proximity increases exposure, more chances to slip. Scenario B. A small crew of skilled hobbyists. Not random pranksters, people who can build or modify gear and coordinate timing. A crew explains logistics, operator, spotter, monitor. Weakness, more people means more risk of leaks. Scenario C, a performance designed to resist investigation. No manifesto, no demands, no clear message. Just confusion. That's a strategy. Fewer threads for investigators to pull. Weakness. Repeating it is a huge risk if spectacle is the only goal. None of these solves it, but they converge on one conclusion. This wasn't casual, it was engineered. We think hacking is digital, but the Max Headroom hijack shows the real target is often simpler. The systems we trust to deliver reality. In 1987, someone proved you could steal a live broadcast and disappear. No accounts to trace, no logs to pull, just a public system taken over in real time. And that's why it still matters. Because once a system becomes public, someone will try to own it.